Hey, everybody. Welcome this week with Doug and Josh. Doug Fields, Josh Griffin. Josh still looks better on that screen.
We haven't changed it.
Oh, man.
We've been gone for a couple weeks for reasons we will disclose.
For those of you that can watch on YouTube and see how good Josh looks on this graphic
and in real life,
and really how old and sad and confused. I look like I have dementia.
No, your eyes look good. You're happy.
Look at I'm looking like, what show am I on?
There's a dead man behind those eyes.
And Josh also took the last liquid death from me.
I did.
It was in the refrigerator. We were looking for water. I'm like, are we out of liquid death already? And Josh says, yep. And then we come to the show, and there it is, sitting right there.
It was hidden behind
something about taking care of your elders.
The bubblies. There was a bubbly.
Hey,
in the way.
everyone!
Hi.
Welcome. It's good to be together. We haven't been together in a little bit. This is where we talk about what's going on in our life, what's going on in youth ministry life, what's going on at DYM.
Yep.
What's going on in our life?
All while drinking a refreshing.
Why have we not been together for a few weeks?
Yeah, what's the deal?
Oh,
Don?
I almost died. That's what the deal is.
It was a brush with death.
Yep, I had toe surgery.
Pinky toe?
I have a Frankfurt.
Oh, you do. Frankfurter. Frankfurt is a city in Germany.
Oh, I have a Frankfurter.
I
ate a Frankfurter at Frankfurt.
Let's just say your toe looks rough.
Yeah.
And this is after it's been fixed.
Yeah, totally. Well, it still has a pin sticking through it.
That's true.
Should we put a photo up?
Check out the screen. No, we're not going to.
I was showing my family last night the photo.
You showed them?
Oh, yeah. Just those that wanted to see it. But Ivy, my 5-year-old granddaughter, she was hiding in the corner. She actually didn't want to go in the car with me the other day because she had seen my foot.
Oh.
Yeah.
I will say this. It's worse than I thought it would be.
Yeah, no. I showed the photo to the family, and I said, this actually looks better in the photo than it does in real life.
I'll just say this. You got your money's worth. You know, surgery, you got your money's worth, bro.
Yeah.
Great job.
Yeah.
No, they're fixing your toe because you had like a Spock toe, right? Like it had the in it.
Yeah, I tore a tendon. And so,
Yeah.
when you tear a tendon, it just started cranking it. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
tried to
now-
live with it for almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years in July.
Just get it fixed so we can
I got it fixed. But I'm off the courts for 6 weeks. Although I was right back in the gym.
Yeah, good
2
for
days
you.
later.
Upper body.
Yep.
That's good. Because
Yeah,
you want
I can do the bike. I have a boot on, one of those orthotic boots.
Let it heal. Well, we've been gone for a little while, but we're back now. And
We're back, and we are
best wishes.
thinner than ever, is what we like to say in our personal life.
There you go.
Josh has lost 60.
16, and we don't.
16.
I think we'll just say Josh is doing great.
Yep, Josh is doing great. Weigh in next Wednesday.
Yeah, it's New
we'll
Year's
report
resolution.
the next show.
Still going strong.
Yeah, we're like 12 weeks in, and it's doing good. The third guy that we're doing it with,
He's not doing so
who
good.
Will go unnamed, the most famous of. More famous than Josh and I put together.
Yeah, he's
actually somebody that understands he is famous.
He is actually famous.
Yeah.
You know, he is one of the fittest people ever.
Used to be.
Previously.
Yeah.
Now he's with us, and he's we're working on it.
Yeah.
But anyhow, you're not here for a fitness podcast.
No, although we could do one called Fitness Failures with Doug and Josh.
Sponsored by Liquid Death, and only I will be drinking it. This is the best tasting Liquid Death I've ever had.
The orange one?
Yeah, it's so good. Citrus is brand new. It's called Squeezed to Death. We should see if we can get a sponsorship or something.
I don't know.
Yeah, all right.
Can you hear my ice chewing?
Yeah, it's disgusting. If you have an ice aversion, you might want to avoid this show.
If you missed our April Fool's bit,
Goodness.
say that fast.
It was so funny. April Fool's bit.
You have to say April's.
Fool's bit?
Yeah.
Oh, no, now I'm messing it up.
Yeah, see?
It was a great bit.
It was a great bit. One of our best in a long time. And here's what I thought about it, Josh.
We didn't get a lot of hate mail, which is great.
No, here's what I thought. I'm not sure that we did a good enough job getting it out for people to see.
Oh, because you expected a stronger reaction?
No, I don't know. For whatever the reason, I thought we were going to email people. I mean, we just had it on the site for a day. It's a lot of work that goes into one day.
True.
I mean, not for me. I didn't do it. But it was so good.
Really funny.
So good. 20 fake products.
Yep.
And then if you download the fake product, you get an amazing game.
And a discount code to like any future purchase or whatever,
Yeah.
too. And
Yeah. And actually, if you listen to this before April 8th, that discount code will still work. So go find it somewhere.
Put it in the show notes right now. Put the code, put the link in.
Make them work for it.
Yeah, put the link in to get not the code, but
free.
To see the April Fool's page.
Are we going to keep that up on the site for the month?
We should. It was really funny. I helped with a little bit of the brainstorming, but the genius behind it is producer Travis, who's putting that camera on, then he's putting this camera on, and sometimes that camera's on.
Yeah.
And then that one. See?
Yeah,
he's really good.
Very creative. I actually was looking at a product this week that's on the DYM site, and I am thinking to myself, I thought somebody else created it, and I'm like, wow. This guy is, I didn't know this guy was this talented. That's funny. That's super creative. This is really good. And I'm thinking the whole time it's one of our DYM authors.
Yeah.
Only to find out it was Travis.
It was producer Travis creating the greatest. It was the Eclipse game, Solar Eclipse something, right?
And it's free on Sidekick.
Oh, that's true. You could
Trav, do we have our Sidekick for those watching on YouTube? Do we have our Sidekick?
If you're listening to the show right away.
About it is.
Oh, there it is.
Let's Stare at the Sun. The Threefold Paradox is
also Travis Magic.
Yeah, it's great.
He's basically a genius.
Yeah.
Threefold Paradox is the Tom Cruise on a cruise missile by a cruise ship.
Yeah.
Or Taylor holding a Taylor at a Taylor.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that
rock
game was
with
funny.
a rock on a rock. Yeah, no, they're very funny.
And then the new game is Let's Stare at the Sun, and it's free in Sidekick, and it's hilarious. So the Eclipse is in a couple days. If you're listening to the show right away, you could literally go download it right now, play it.
It's
on
free
Sunday.
on Sidekick.
Yeah, just jump in. Oh, here's some of the slides too. The Eiffel Tower. Okay, that was good. I got to get that one. A monkey riding a tricycle.
A monkey.
Shoot.
How did you see monkey on that
Well,
one?
it had like a big chin. This is Tom Cruise. Oh, Barack Obama. This is great. If you're listening to the show, we're looking at...
It's not good at all if you're listening. Just go get it for free.
It's a visual game.
Yeah.
Log into
if you're
Sidekick.
listening to the show, chances are very high.
Yes.
You are a gold member, which means you have access to Sidekick and our new Sidekick.
Join the thousands of people that are using Sidekick every week.
So fun. It's so fun to see the numbers going up on Sidekick use because people are seeing it like, oh, this is more than I thought it was. And we had a great... Our legacy Sidekick, which still works for another few days or so. Who knows how long that's
until the next OS drops.
Yes,
probably.
soon as Apple changes things, we're going to lose that one. We can't even recover it. There's no mouth to mouth. There's no
CPR,
nothing.
There's no AED.
Yeah. Speaking of all of those things, Josh, how was Easter for you?
It was great
because you did 6 services,
seven two Good Friday that I had to just like be a pastor at, and 5.
You mean you got to be a pastor at?
Did I say had to?
Yeah, you did.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I got to, and then 5 that we did junior high services at that I got to speak at, which was really fun. So we kind of amped up the program, turned things up a little bit extra for Easter. It did rain, which in Southern California is the death knell to people being out.
Yeah, people melt when it rains.
It's so weird. I'm like, oh no, it's sprinkling. There goes 15%. Like it's just over.
You immediately went to numbers. I immediately went to there's people
souls.
that. Yeah, Jesus can't.
I hope the rain quenches their eternity in hell. Wow. Okay. Wow, Doug. No, it was a great weekend. We just had a blast. It was exhausting.
Yeah.
I needed CPR at the end. You're right. But, in youth, I'm not used to doing services on
Now,
Easter
why do you?
For students, but I think the logic is pretty sound. Our senior pastor said, and this is very kind, I want families that are coming once a year to experience the very best that Mariners, our church, has to offer. And so,
but since that's not possible, Josh, why don't you speak?
So
I'm still a little bitter that you stole the last liquid death. Sorry.
I know, I get it. It's a hurt people. But he said, I want a junior high family junior hires to enjoy their kid being in a great program. So why would we cancel on the most, and very nice. So I think he's probably buttering me up just a little bit, but I fell for it and I'm in and I love it. I love it.
Well,
And
we
they're
also
huge.
know that
Service is huge.
it's very atypical because our numbers are not in terms of DYM, in terms of people using Sidekick and sales and things like that. Our numbers kind of tank because people don't meet that weekend.
Meet together as a family, go to church, which I understand that too, and I'm also very supportive of that. But the way we did it was awesome. A huge fun attendance, lots of new kids. It was awesome.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. And you're using Sidekick every week in your youth ministry.
Sure are.
And again, if you're a gold member, go get it for free.
Yeah,
we use it.
We played the zombie game a few weeks ago that's free in Sidekick. We played the wilderness survival game that's free in Sidekick.
Well, we're adding things like welcome slides and
worship backgrounds, games,
bunch of stuff that is coming. Every Monday there's should be a little red dot waiting for you. That red dot means there's something new.
Something new.
Go get it. We're going to provide something high quality every Monday. And the old Sidekick was like we can create a game. The new Sidekick actually, if you want, it can be your presentation software.
It can be everything.
Yeah.
It's presenter is one of its strong suits so far.
Yeah,
So,
and it's only getting stronger. Looping slides is coming in a week, which people have been asking for.
There's a new phone thing coming that we
can't even talk about it.
It's not, but
Hey,
it's
Josh,
awesome.
you've also been on the road a little bit. You've been going to like 2 or 3 Ignite conferences.
Ignite is student leadership conferences all across the U.S. The third one is coming up next week in the Chicago area.
Oh,
so
fun.
Been to Colorado and Iowa. Almost got stuck in Iowa. Got the last flight out. And got the last flight then on the connection home. Because it was snowing.
Because you're talking to youth workers.
Yeah.
And what are you learning? What are you seeing? What are you sensing as you speak to youth workers? There's not as many conferences out there these days.
Far less. Yeah. I would say people are as hungry as ever. More volunteers are showing up, especially at these events. I feel like there's more volunteers to paid full-time youth workers than ever before. And I would say there's a great spirit among people. Like we get back together in person, and these events have been terrific. So it's fun to be with students and having a good time. And yeah, it's been great.
That's great. Are you sensing when you're with them that youth workers are moving into the, I always call it the kind of the post Easter momentum dip.
Oh,
right.
I'm moving into that.
Yeah, because the reality is it's for you started small groups in August. It's been a long year.
Yep.
You're going to ramp up for summer. Some youth ministries ramp down.
Yeah, it's interesting too.
Yeah, but it's usually right about between Easter and the start of summer where there's a momentum dip.
Yeah, and I would say Easter is a fun highlight for us now, and it's the beginning of the end. Yeah. So it's the beginning of in my ministry, junior high. It's the 8th graders are like ready to move out or have moved out, and there's a little bit of the incoming 6th grader that is excited to come in. And there's had to talk to some parents, and that's fun. You can see new life ahead, but it's the lull between the two that's so hard, and it is a little defeating, if I'm honest with you as well, where you're like, let's finish strong, and you're finishing with a fizzle.
Yeah.
So.
Well, one of the things that we do in our youth ministry is we make sure, this has been a value for a long time, we make sure that our summer calendar is in the hands of parents and kids at Easter.
On Easter,
that's our priority. All the details done for the summer so that we can get people looking forward to it. Now, one time on the show, several months ago, we talked about a 1-day sign up that we were doing at the church that you were kind of weren't sure it was going to work, but it worked.
It worked. It crushed. It did great. And we added a summer events pass so you can get all of our summer events in one deal. So for $50, you can get all 6 events of summer, or you could pay, one at a time. So it gets a bunch of people to sign up for the whole summer, which is great. Summer camp registration is tracking. So yeah, really excited about those things. It is fun. Like our summer, we go hard.
Yeah.
Like a lot of youth ministries kind of shut down.
Yeah.
We do just the opposite. We do more and better and bigger stuff in the summer. But to me, the summer is the gateway to a great fall. And if you can have a great fall kickoff, it rolls into life groups, and it just, it all just.
Yeah. You have to identify the rhythms in your youth ministry because every youth ministry has rhythms. And if you know that you're going to have a down rhythm, then you need to either one, mentally and emotionally prepare for that.
Yeah, welcome to right now.
And ride that wave so that you take some time down,
Yep.
or defeat it by doing something that kicks momentum back up and have a momentum booster.
Yep, exactly. So in the past, we've done a series called You Own the Weekend in the spring, which is intentionally like, attendance is tanking. What do we do? And it by involving students so much in the program. They do the lights, camera, sound. They do the message, the announcements, all of it. There's no adults allowed on stage. That really helped, friends show up and, hey, I'm doing this program. Will you come listen to me speak or whatever? Or I'm giving my testimony. So we found little ways to get some tent pole moments in the downtime.
Yeah. And Josh and I have been talking about this a lot lately because we have been working on a new seminar that we're doing. It's a half-day seminar, 9:30 to 12:30.
Yep.
We talked about it.
Maybe 9 to 12?
No, I saw it on the website. It's actually 9:30. I'm saying that because
to 12:30?
You and I have been saying 9 to 12, but on the website it's 9:30 to 12:30. It doesn't mean we can't change it. We haven't done it yet.
12:30 is lunch. We should be eating
Well,
by
we will be
12:30.
caravanning.
Let's do it. Yeah.
So we are doing it in May here in Southern California and kind of testing it. and refining it and getting our material together really well. And then we are going on the road in September. We are going to Louisville, Nashville, and
Indianapolis.
Cincinnati'ville. Where are we going?
It's close to there. Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Carmel, I think is the name of it.
Yeah, we're doing 3 weeks in a row, or 3 days in a row. Like
3 days in a row this fall.
September, I want to say 14th, 15th, and 16th.
Yeah, it's called Captivate and Connect.
Yeah.
And it's a way to help engage your students like never before, how to make messages stickier, how to create great moments that are memorable in a discipleship process. It's going to be really, really fun.
We're actually talking about like, captivate kids, get them connected, and then really commission them to the ministry that they have.
It's awesome.
We're going to do all that in 3 hours, have a lot of fun, give a lot of things away. So if you are in those areas, go to dymtraining.com and
join us.
Join us. It's really cheap. It's like $50 or $49. And if you're a gold member, you get 35% off that. So
which is insane.
It's like we give you $12 when you arrive.
I like this idea.
And you get a t-shirt and a signed 8x10 of Travis.
Producer Travis, and his solar eclipse game available free right now on Sidekick.
That's right. What are you looking forward to in the summer?
Well, we have a movie night, which will be really fun. We have an end of summer bonfire, which is always my favorite. Summer camp kind of dominates for us.
Yeah,
so,
sure
that's like the thing.
And for most youth workers, it does.
Yeah, we have our summer kickoff at the beginning of the year. We're calling it Big Summer Blowout, which is a fun little meme type of promotion that we're doing there. I mean, I'm really proud. Honestly, I'm proud of our summer calendar, which will be available on Download Youth Ministry next week as well.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you want to just type in your summer details, push print, bam, it's yours.
Oh, that's great.
But we're 5 for 5 on getting out our summer calendar by Easter. That has always, my first week, I was like, guys, on Easter, we will hand out our summer calendar. And they were like, what? Why? That's so, and I'm like, we want to be first. So it felt good at Easter to be like, here's our fully printed calendar. Now, it did hurt that a lot of junior hires just left them behind or made airplanes out of them, but maybe that just comes with the territory.
Yeah.
But for a parent to get that and go, okay, when's our vacation and when can you do that? Should we do the pass?
The earlier the better. Why? Because it helps family. It's very family friendly to do that. So they're not planning their vacation and then they find out, 2 months later that you've put summer camp that way and you've created conflict within their family. So it's a really good thing. The fact that it's April and we're already talking summer. I was looking at on our co-leader curriculum, we have a series that is dropping. I think it's our last one of year one. It's called Summer in Psalms.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a 4-week series on Psalms. And I'm like, I can't believe summer is right around the corner. By the way, co-leader people, if prices are going up, we did year one kind of on a faith test, and it worked. And everybody, I mean, our resubscribe rate is very, very high, way higher than I thought it was going to be.
Very exciting, yeah.
But it's also cost more than we thought it was going to be putting it together.
Are you saying that year one was our fleece? And then
it worked, and we're actually gonna. I mean, it'll still be cheaper than most all youth ministry curriculums out there that I know of. But we're going to raise the prices in May. So if you are a co-leader person and you want to lock in your co-leader in April,
this is your moment.
Yeah. Okay, Josh, we said no more than 20 minutes. We're at 18 minutes and 30 seconds.
It's time.
Did we talk about everything that we wanted to talk about?
Pretty good.
Co-leader May, free Sidekick, National Day Volunteer. Well, we didn't talk about that.
Oh, that's okay. We did talk about Doug's toe for a long time.
Yeah. And you stealing liquid death from me.
The National Day is coming. Sorry about that again.
Right. No,
there's one more in the fridge, but it's hidden really well. Good luck. It's like a scavenger hunt. It's like a summer event right here.
I appreciate it.
Here's what I would say about the National Day. The National Day of Volunteer Youth Ministry Training, if you go to dymtraining.com, or trainmyvolunteers.com, you can see the details. It is new. It's different. It's some familiar things that you like. Great youth ministry training for your volunteers that you play on demand at your church. You could host other churches as well if you want. You can set the price point. You can collect the admission if you want. You can give it away free to the people when you screen it. You do whatever you want. But it's killer training for your team. But here's the best part. It's April. Soon it will be summer. And right around the corner is fall. Right? It just goes bang, bang, bang. You're in this I just got to get through summer. And then summer's over. And then you're in the fall. And life groups are launching. And you got to train. And this takes care of that.
Yeah.
Huge.
You know what we're also doing with this, Josh? We are modeling one of the principles that we believe in.
True.
And not the principle of training, though we do believe in training, is the principle of changing things up.
Yep.
You know, like we have done 5 years, very successful, the National Day of Volunteer
And
Youth
very
Ministry Training.
similar.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
but we also went, you know, one of the number one reasons people don't like our date. So we're like, okay, great. We're going to change things up. Pick your own date.
Do whatever.
We'll have it available August 1st. You can do it anytime you want.
August 1, October,
And
whatever.
here's the deal. We're not even going to set the price. You set the price. Charge people whatever you want. If you want to turn it into a fundraising, great. If you want to give it away free to your community of youth worker friends, give it away.
Both are great ideas.
Or charge $20 and make your money back right away.
Yeah, it's yours. You can do it.
But the training, the people we've got are amazing. The flexibility that we're putting, where we're going to give you the way that we would do it, but you can move it around any way you want. It's going to be on CoLeader.
Yep.
So for those of you that have played around with CoLeader, you know that it works a little bit like Planning Center, but you can move things around. You press play and everything shows up. We've got great graphics.
And everything
games.
opens in Sidekick, all assembled and magical too.
Yeah.
Kind of mind-blowing.
It's great.
National Day. We're actually filming in 2.5 weeks.
Film April 20th and April 25th.
Right around the corner.
Yep. And high school students. We are filming it at a local.
You can't tell them this.
Sure. These people that listen to This Week with Doug and Josh, these are the people
You deserve it.
Yeah. We're filming it at a local high school with a kind of an award-winning teenage team.
Yeah.
So it's really fun.
They're so talented. Literally, teenagers are putting together the training for adults who
That's
work
the
with
first
teenagers.
time. I mean, we've hired pros of pros in the past.
Yes.
And the pro of the past who has done an amazing job just couldn't do
So
it this
good.
year.
Yeah.
And so we had to think different, and
So
we thought different.
We thought different,
Yeah.
and now hopefully these kids will do a good job.
Yeah, no, they're going to kill it.
It's going to be great. So
and if
check
not,
out
Travis will fix it.
Yeah, Travis will fix it in post. Trainmyvolunteers.com. The reason we have to stop the show right now, A, it's past 20 minutes. B, I got to go finish my talk. I'm deep into it right now.
That's good.
So
That's good that we're like 3 weeks from filming and you're actually working on it.
What's your session called?
I'm actually excited about this one because I'm talking about the importance of teamwork to volunteers. I'm saying things that the youth pastor wants to say, but maybe doesn't. So I'm going to say it. So I'm really have the youth pastors back more than the volunteers back. But
that's great.
I'm basically, you know, why teamwork is so important.
Super cool.
Yeah.
The lead youth worker, he or she is going to be like, yes.
Oh,
keep
yeah.
going,
Absolutely.
Doug. And the volunteers going to be like, this is so good. And the lead youth worker is still in the corner. Yes, Doug, Doug.
I've been wanting to say this to you forever.
Thanks for asking. Mine is on, it's called The 5 Secrets.
Oh, I know what it's on. I wrote it for you.
Veteran volunteers. That's not true. But I would like you to punch it up in
will.
a few minutes when I'm done. Okay. It's 5 Secrets of a Veteran Volunteer, and I think they're really good. I think they're clever. I think they'll challenge people. I mean, they're not really secrets, but to many people, they are secrets, and they shouldn't be. So it'll be fun.
Well, and here's the deal: they're only 10 or 12-minute trainings, and so you never get bored. The content is really good,
energetic, graphics.
It leads your volunteers to discussion. They feel like other volunteers know that we're talking their language. They don't feel alone. It's really good. So anyway, check that out. Josh, let's not go 3 weeks in between this.
Yeah, let's not have toe surgery again.
I won't. That's on me.
Your toes look great now.
On my right foot.
Oh my! I'm glad we don't have a picture of that because it's rough.
Yeah,
but it's gonna heal. God, I believe God's gonna heal you. We're gonna be on the pickleball.
You know what
court
we should do? We should film when they pull the pin out.
No,
because it actually sounds barbaric.
Your grandkids run away from you because of your toe right now.
I know.
That's weird. Not gonna. But I will say this: we're gonna end the show, and I'm gonna go get you the last liquid death.
You know what I want to tell you? I forgot about
what?
First 2 years in youth ministry.
Yeah.
Just found out today. It came out in Farsi.
Is that a town in
North
Dakota?
It's a language.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was hoping you would go like, from, and then I would not have to play dumb. I don't know who speaks Farsi.
Congratulations. I literally speechless. Wait, the book, the gold medallion, award-winning book, your first years, it was just translated into Farsi.
Farsi, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, like 20 years after.
Did you oversee it at all? Did you make sure they did a good job?
I just saw.
Did the King James oversee it, or
no? You know what I saw is what they do is they purchase the rights
to it in that
language.
What?
Yeah, I don't make it, but the publishers.
So they can do whatever they want now. But
I think the publishers give them a limited time, like you can print it for 5 years or something like that.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, I have a bookshelf with all the different languages of my books,
pretty cool,
which is kind of fun. But another language, it's just always kind of fun. Like, oh gosh,
what does Farsi look like? I kind of want to.
I don't know. Let's Google it when we're done.
I want to see the copy. Did they send you a copy?
They will, yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. Well, congratulations.
Farsi.
And if I knew any goodbyes, ciao, arrivederci, see you later. I don't know anything in Farsi.
Sonora, como
Goodbye.
se dice?
Goodbye.
I don't know.
Adios.
Adios. There you go. All right. Adios, everybody.
See you next week.
25 minutes,
or in
Josh.
3 weeks.
We
Or soon.
overshot.
We'll see you soon.
Yeah, which we always do.